gross, smelly.
Well, today's the day we dismantle this thing and just clean it up, because we're still waiting on the machine shop. We ordered a bunch of parts for it. It's a mess.
So we're gonna strip the engine bay down because we're gonna paint it so that the new motor and everything can, go in a nice, clean, cool engine bay. We just gotta sift through all the garbage from some other shop who just kind of threw things everywhere and made a mess. They were obviously really keen on organization, as you can tell.
And I'm not sure if this is from the other shop, but if you notice all the white, I'm guessing it's actually head gasket stop leak.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's throughout the radiator and then it just exploded all over the place. And the cylinder head had a melted intake manifold gasket, so it got really hot.
I still don't understand, for the life of me, why someone would take this off the engine in the car and not just disconnect the hoses on the back.
Yeah, this guy obviously liked to work harder. As always, we have the proper tools to dismantle an engine, which is a big impact, a little impact, and a pry bar.
And a 10 millimeter.
It's a 10 millimeter. So what we need to do is we're going to just take out anything that is loose, like this or this.
Oh yeah, I was getting a box together for all that. This is the first thing that we had to organize. No idea where any of this goes. It was just thrown up there. Who knows what fell off on the tow truck? Ha! Idler control valve.
Yeah, I got the EGR.
Oh my God, what happened?
Do we have anything else that's loose? We might be at the point of actually unbolting stuff.
Try to keep large assemblies together as much as possible.
Yeah. An H series is a horrible 2.2 liter or 2.3 liter that came in Preludes and Accords and Honda Odysseys. They were like the big block engine before the K series came out, so they were cheap and everybody wanted one because they thought it made more power than a B series, when in reality they made roughly the same horsepower as a B series. They just made a little bit more torque.
And then you have to deal with balance shaft.
Yeah, and then you deal with balance shaft, or you delete the balance shaft like we're going to do on this one, and then you deal with vibrations and rattling your teeth out. And then the K series came out, and people were still stuck in their ways of the H, but apparently now they've gotten to the point of everybody just wants to go K series. Remember how we said we didn't understand why they didn't leave this on the engine? It was held on by one hose.
Yeah,
just take it off.
We're essentially going to strip down the engine bay just completely bare. We'll probably even drop the subframe out right now and strip most of that down, and then put it back up just so it can roll around the shop. But more or less it's going to be completely bare because it's just got to be ready for paint. I'm just going to break the engine bay down into 4 quadrants and just put hardware and stuff in bags from each, strut tower, radiator support, firewall. Just because there's things like this where it's I'm not gonna label and bag a specific this is for this clip or the coil or whatever, and and then anything that comes off this side just goes in there. Yet another thing that they definitely could have just disconnected and left on the engine. Instead of just taking off the one hose clamp for the lower radiator hose, they just unbolted the whole thermostat housing assembly. If you want to talk about ignorance.
Did this guy want to do a big brake kit, from what I remember?
Yeah, I was talking to him about it.
We might want to talk to him about getting rid of ABS then. Big brake kits and ABS don't work together because that's not designed for a big brake kit. And if you have a big brake kit and your ABS works, you have little bitch pads that don't work.
Or you have a car that came factory with that.
Yeah. Well, now that we've got most of the strut tower sides taken care of and the front end is taken apart, the next thing is we're going to get the tranny out with the axles, and soon we're going to pressure wash it. We might be taking out the booster and the clutch master, and I might go behind the dash and try to pull as much of those wires in through their holes. I don't know how much I have to move behind the dash to get the wiring to shove all the way in though.
I don't think there's anything we're really going to have to like cut and weld in the engine bay if it's just staying stock.
Yeah, as far as I know, we're not shaving anything or doing anything crazy.
For the turbo kit though, I don't think there's any... I feel like there's plenty of pre-existing bolt holes that are not going to get used that we could make stuff work if we need to.
Yeah, the only thing that makes me question is how we're going to do the turbo. Like the intercooler routing. Like, because I don't see anything on this side that will accept a pipe nicely. All right, so transmission and then pressure wash.
Yeah, we'll take the suspension down, or... I don't... Honestly, dude, it looks like we can finagle this transmission out just the way it is without dropping the cross member.
Okay, let's try it then.
I'm gonna just zip that one line off right there.
Yeah. All right.
Fucking engine bays are so big, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
And that's how you remove an axle on a 98 Prelude. Ah, so that was that noise while we were pushing it. Does this have a fork? Yeah, so we gotta take the fork off.
You don't think we can just rip the joint out on this side and...
Oh wait, we want to leave it in.
Yeah, just yank it out.
We'd have to like slide hammer the fucking snap ring in there. When in doubt, air chisel it out.
Maybe.
No?
No, I didn't think that was gonna work.
Well, the only that's not gonna fucking work.
Why?
That's so much worse than what you were doing.
Why?
At least you were going the right direction.
Well, I was gonna destroy everything in here.
But that's not gonna help us. Taking the boot off doesn't really help.
You're such a naysayer.
No, I just understand how axles come apart.
So if I hit that cage really hard with the air chisel?
It's not going to do anything, but it might break the cage. My God. Taking this outer piece off. so we can put it back in there and not mess up the wheel bearing while we push it around. Jesus Christ. Nope, up.
Oh my God, how dumb are you?
You didn't give me enough time to get over here.
So you're on your phone. Mr. I do everything.
Uh-huh, carry on.
By everything, I mean play all the games.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, now it's on the locks again.
Okay.
All right, zip out the mount.
The 17 is over there.
Well, I have another one. There you go. Just needed the old dick twist.
Or me jacking it up and actually pulling it to the side.
Yeah, all we needed was Brandon jacking it on camera.
All right, get the axle out.
All right.
All right, so simple green will start the fun part. And nose goes for power washing it because Fred's gonna do it.
I've heard rumors that you can actually get the yellow oven cleaner.
Really? Yeah. We might look into that and do that before we paint this.
So we got the engine bay all pressure washed and torn down. Came out sick. This stuff right here, the spray easy off, is a lifesaver for these engine bays. It's equivalent to like the yellow stuff in the aerosol can, and it gets off all that nasty gunk and grime and like caked on grease. But make sure you don't use it on anything that you care about the paint, because it will etch it. You can kind of see up there where it almost ate through to the undercoat a little bit. But all in all, this came out super clean. It'll be a really good base to start paint work and stuff. We'll probably scrub it down a little bit more as we go along. But yeah, in the next video, look out for that. We're going to be doing the motor build and stuff, which will be super sick. The head's almost done at the machine shop. So, yell.